Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about our next assignment of conservation of plants and animals. Conservation of plants and animals. In this assignment, first question: dash number of full-grown trees are used to make 1 ton of pepper. 1 ton of pepper. The answer is, we all know that paper is made by the using of plant pulp. So to make 1 ton of paper, to make 1 ton of paper, we need approximately 17 full grown trees. Okay. So to make 1 ton of paper, we need 17 fully grown trees. Next question. Second question. Paper can be recycled dash times for use. So we all know that the paper is very valuable thing which we are getting from the trees. So as much as possible, as much as how many times we can recycle, we have to recycle the paper. So generally the paper can be recycled from 5 to 7 times. 5 to 7 times we can recycle the paper. In the recycling of paper, we used to use the old newspapers to make the cardboards and also paper craft. This and all we are making by recycling of paper. And the next question. Why should we save and recycle paper? Answer is, we should save reused paper and recycle it. Why? Because if you save and reuse the paper, you are not only saving the trees, but also we can minimize the usage of energy which is used for making of paper, as well as we can reduce the water. To make the paper, we used to use the water. So we can reduce the water as well as the energy for the making of paper, and along with that we can reduce the harmful chemicals which are used for making of paper. The next question is, fourth question, is there any permanent solution to the problem of deforestation? Yes, there is only one solution. It is reforestation. The only solution is reforestation, which by means of which the new plants are grown. By means of which the new plants are grown, where the plant life has been lost because of natural calamities and human activity. So we need to grow the plants in that particular area. And the next question.
Start.
Okay. Next question, fifth question. Define reforestation. Reforestation is the restocking of the destroyed forest by planting of new trees. So as I said in the last question, that whenever the natural calamities or whenever the human interference happen, the forest is to be destroyed. So in these particular places, we need to grow the plants again, so that it will be regenerated and replenished into a natural system. And the next question, sixth question, if the deforested area is left undisturbed itself, what it will happen? For example, you can see here, this is a peak where we can see in 2001 the area is deforested because of human activity. It is deforested, and as it left for a long period of time, and some people also there who is helping to reforestate this one, so it is naturally healed itself and it is regained its forest. So if you leave the area for long time without any human activity, the forest will be re-establishes itself. The answer is re-establishes. Itself. Okay. And the next question. Seventh question. In the natural reforestation, there is no role of dash. Generally, in a natural reforestation means regrowing of the forest where it has lost. So in natural reforestation, there won't be a involvement of human beings. Without interference of human beings, the forest used to grow themselves in a natural condition. So the answer is without the role of human beings. There is no involvement or role of human beings in a natural reforestation. And the next question. Eighth one. If we have to retain our green wealth for generations, dash is the only option. Okay. So we all know that if you want to continue the green wealth or the forest area to be continued for next generation, the only way is to plant or plantation of more trees. Plantation of more trees. So in this aspect, our governments, Indian government or the state governments has taken so many steps to implement or to increase the forest area by some schemes and the other programs like Van Mahotsav, Go Green Day, or if not Environmental Day. By conducting all these, they are increasing the forest area. And the next question, ninth one. In India, to conserve forest, we have the Dash Act. So we all know that day by day our forest area is decreasing because of human activities or because of industrialization and other purpose. The forest area by day in India has been going below the line. So to retain it and to conserve it and to save it, our Indian government has brought a law, an act, that to conserve the forest area called Forest Conservation Act. That act name is Forest Conservation Act 1980. So there are many acts that came after this 1980, but they have started the first act in 1980. It was passed by Indian Parliament. Okay. And the next question. What is the main aim of Forest Conservation Act? As we discussed in the 9th question, that there is an act which was proposed by the Government of India to conserve the forest area. So what is the main aim of this act? The main aim of this act is to protect the forest in a natural way and also to meet the needy of the people. The people who are living in the forest, like tribes, are near to the forest, to conserve their rights and as well as to protect their living nature along with the forest. To make all these things to be happen, the government has proposed this Forest Conservation Act. Okay. I hope everyone is clear with the questions and answers of this assignment. With this last question, we have completed this whole assignment. Thank you all.